He likes watching YouTube videos. They said, look up Eric.
MinnesotaEric.
He looked it up and he said, yep, that's him. That's my buddy.
Okay, well here, let me do a little introduction for YouTube. Hey YouTube, MinnesotaEric here. And today, this evening I'm removing this side of the fence. It's twisted and bent. I'm just going to replace it. The snafu is a wire that runs down through here that I want to keep for the bimini cover. And Bill's got himself let out again. Damn it. Dogs do not make good video partners. Ian! No, Ian!
Buddy, in you go. Okay, go.
Let me go close the living room door.
It's a lab. They gotta get their pet. They gotta get their pet from the visitor.
Hey YouTube, Eric here. So this evening, I am going to be removing with my help from my friend Steve, this rear corner, starboard rear corner of the playpen. It's all twisted up. It's bent. It's not worth salvaging. I've already taken off all the screws, so we've just got the bolts going straight through. And then the snafu, there's a bimini light wiring harness that runs down through here. And I've already removed the connector by back probing the pins, and I've taped this up with electrical tape, and hopefully this thing kind of just lifts straight up and we kind of fish it on out. So Steve, since you're my third and fourth hands, Steve the painter, by the way, if you need commercial painting, if you can't tell. Anyway, why don't I run this end? That way if we break the wire, it's on me. This should lift straight up. We're probably going to have to wobble it. Do not hurt. Don't hurt. All right. I've got you set your end down. You don't have to hold it.
No, I don't care. It's not heavy.
I've just got oh, son of a gun, it's stuck. Where is it stuck?
If you don't move it too far, I have it resting on that. Can you pull the other end? I'll feed it.
Yeah, let's try that.
Boy, it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
You know what? If I have to cut it somewhere, I'd rather cut it down here. Know what I mean? So hang on. Let's set. You hold that. I'll go get a set of side cutters. Should have had side cutters at the ready.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Thing doesn't weigh anything.
You can't think of everything. This channel is all about doing stuff wrong too.
Yeah. Well, my fingers slipped off of there and hit the next one.
Oh.
Is all.
All right. Well, we're free.
One finger to smell. It'll go away.
You know, the best part of this, you can't fall down yelling workers' comp. Workers' comp. So anyway, now we're waiting for the new piece to show up. Hey YouTube, Eric here. So I'm standing amidst my pontoon, and I don't know if you can see it behind me, but near as I can tell, when this boat flipped over, you can get my finger in the camera. This piece of furniture, and this lounge piece of furniture went flying, which helps explain why through the ice I saw wires laying on the ground. See that? That's a LED wire, and why there was speaker wires laying on the ground. Well, so I know about that now, and that's easy enough. I was going to have to remove this piece of furniture anyway, simply because it has got a tear here, and the upholsterer told me if you can get the OEM cover, even if it's brighter, because it isn't sun faded, get that. Otherwise, he'll fix it. So there's 2 holes. Actually, there's 3 holes. There's a hole here too. But that's the only damage I can see on the entire upholstery, with the exception of one of the lounge doors open up, and one lounge door completely ripped off. But it ripped off in such a way that I just have to move the screws, 4 screws, and re-screw it down, and boom, it's good again. So I'm pleased with that. So all I'm doing at this point really is to just try to remove these bent screws best as I can. So I don't tear up the carpet pulling this guy all the way on out. And it's kind of a bit of a tedious process, but it's going. And so once I get this furniture, so I can't scar up the carpet on the floor. We gotta go. That screw might be good. No, it's got a little taper to the head. I might still use it. But a lot of these, yesterday I went and bought a whole bunch of new screws. So I realized a lot of them were bent. Of course, when I screw this back together, I'll have to shoot new holes because I don't want to go through the same damaged plywood. So new spots, new holes. That's a bad screw, no dinner. Let's put that one in my pocket. And let's see here. At the end of the day, these boats always remind me of like something two guys in a shed put together. Just aren't that complicated. That looks like a good screw.